Every time after taking his medication at the psychiatric facility, he'd secretly spit the pills out before leaving the ward. Then he'd wrap them up in a piece of paper and hide the whole stash underneath his mattress. Day after day, the same routine. He'd swallow his meds and bolt, moving fast so his body couldn't absorb too much. What he didn't know was that 3 fellow patients had already caught on to his odd behavior. Then one day, Lisa came back to his room to find an orderly going through his things. He rushed upstairs in a panic, only to find the orderly had already discovered what was hidden under the bed. But when the orderly opened it up, the pills were gone. In their place, candy. Lisa had no idea who'd made the switch, but thankfully the orderly didn't push any further. All that was left behind was a plain white sheet of paper with a drawing of a magic rabbit on it. Lisa had been in this place for months. Every waking moment, he was looking for a way to reach the outside world. One afternoon, while watching TV in the common room, he spotted the doctor stepping out of his office and leaving the door open. Lisa made a dash for it, slipping through just before it swung shut. He locked the door behind him and grabbed the phone off the desk. But there was a catch. You needed a pager number just to get an outside line. While Lisa stood there completely stumped, one of the patients outside pressed 4 digits against the glass. Lisa punched them in and called home, but it was his best friend who picked up. The moment she heard Lisa's voice, Annie told his mother it was a prank call and hung up. Then she blocked the number for good. That's when it hit Lisa. Annie was the one who had him committed. Lisa threatened to harm himself if they didn't let him make one more call. The doctor gave in. He dialed his father, but his father had already been manipulated by Annie into believing Lisa was truly mentally ill. With nowhere left to turn, Lisa gave up fighting back and settled into the role of a model patient. But his behavior had caught the attention of those same 3 patients. The next day, Lisa was in the common room when he noticed something on the whiteboard behind him. A series of advanced math problems with a little magic rabbit sketched in the corner. The exact same drawing from the note in his room. Using what he'd studied back in school, Lisa worked through every equation. Then he matched each answer to a letter of the alphabet and spelled out a single word, playground. He followed the clue outside. Sure enough, all 3 of them were waiting for him. Through conversation, Lisa learned that those patients were the ones who'd swapped his pills, and that each of them had been framed and locked away just like him. Among them, a powerful financial executive from a publicly traded company, a psychologist from a top university, and a sports coach who had been driven to a breakdown after being set up. They'd seen the fire in Lisa, and they wanted to help, but Lisa wasn't buying it. He turned and walked away. The 3 of them hurried after him, begging for a chance. To prove himself, the ringleader, John, told Lisa to make a wish and promised he'd make it happen. Lisa, half joking, said he wanted a computer. That same night, a tablet arrived at his door, with a data SIM card tucked inside. Lisa got online and went straight to the news. His company had already been transferred to Annie. He pulled up the recorded footage of the share handover ceremony. What he saw next was even more devastating. Annie hadn't just taken his company, she'd taken his boyfriend too. Lisa couldn't hold back the tears. Everything Annie had, she'd stolen it all from him. From that day on, Lisa pushed himself relentlessly, working out, studying, grinding every single day, all for one reason. When he finally got out, the people who'd done this to him were going to pay.